This is PTV News. Good evening. I'm Catherine Vital with Richmond Cruz and Charms Espina. In the news tonight, President Rodrigo Duterte continued his tirades against the European Union for meddling in the internal affairs in the Philippines as it criticized the current administration's war on drugs. The president hit back at the EU, saying it conquered lands and got oil from Arabs for their industrial growth. Rocky Ignacio has the full details.
The Philippines will not take orders from any government. President Rodrigo Duterte gives emphasis on the country's independent foreign policy amidst questions from the European Union on his anti-drug war.
Do not be so parang pontifications ninyo. For after all, you are ahead of the industrialization age. Why? Because you conquered lands. You got the oil of the Arabs to build your industries way ahead than ours. Dito, so far as you conquered Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, got the best of our lands, live off with the fat of the lands, and you think now that you are the educated one and you should be listened to. And you come up with this morality. Do not impose your whatever it is, your values and everything, because we hate you for being a hypocrite.
Speaking at the mass oath-taking of newly appointed officials and the Philippine Consular League officers in Malacanang, the president ensured to fulfill his mandate in protecting the welfare of Filipino people against illegal drugs. President Duterte expressed dismay that the EU and even the US have not fully understood the real situation in the country.
That is why nung mayor ako, nakita ko yung impact. I made no bones about my hatred, and I said, if you do drugs in my city, if you destroy our daughters and sons, I'll just have to kill you. I repeated the same warning nung na-presidente ako, and rightly so.
At the same time, the president lashed back at his critics, saying he does not owe anything from anyone. He challenged those behind the reports of maligning his health and alleged hidden wealth.
What am I supposed to do? Iintrigahan nila ako na Duterte mag-ano yan, mag-marsyalo yan. No, he'll stay in power. Kung gusto ko na, mulis na ako ngayon. Tinamad na ako. I do not get this, my rage, my dedication, my mental health paradigm ko. It's in my oath of office. If you read the whole of the oath of office of the president, it simply is reduced to the barest minimum. It says, I must protect and preserve the Filipino nation. Period. Gawain ko ang gusto ko kung ano ang inutos ng oath of office ko. Walang pakialam dyan sa marsyalo na yan. Basta titignan ko, it is my duty to protect and preserve the Filipino. If you destroy my country, hindi tayo mayaman eh. When I get old, alam mo yan, Inday, alam mo yan, Dani, kita mo naman, sabi-sabi lang nila. Kita mo naman yung status ko sa buhay sa Davao. I have to depend on my children when I get old. Sila yung magbili ng oxygen ko.
According to the president, he is committed to properly serve the Filipino people, and he expects newly appointed officials and Councilors League officers to do the same.
All cabinet secretaries are only given 1 month to act on the papers. There has to be a routine there na matignan ko, ledger or something. And sa mga directors, mga tamad to isa pa, bantay kayo sa akin, they are only given 15 days. You must be the first to report and last to leave sa opisina mo. And you must husband the routine of papers. I-husband mo para see to it that after 15 days hindi ka mapasubo. Hindi ako nang ano dito, sinabi ko sa inyo. Pag patawag kita dito, bastusan tayo, either sipain kita o sampalin kita.
For PTV News, Rocky Ignacio.